What's good? It's your boy Aristotle. We back with another episode of Market Talk. Now, I'm going to give you guys two plays that I personally think will go based on some chart patterns that I see. Now, I do want to say this before we get started. For one, leave a like in the comment, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. But also, folks, you guys do have to pay attention to the fact that we're at all-time highs, so it makes it extremely unpredictable for swings and day trades because at any point in time we can have a rug pull, you feel me? And we're already experiencing bearish divergence within the market, so a rug pull is on its way. Now, timing it is very, very difficult. That's something I did realize when it comes to trying to short, if that makes sense. That's why I'm mostly a dip buyer. We'll hop right into it, but like I said, folks, leave me a like in the comment. We're gonna get started right now. All right. So first of all, let's talk about what I see. SPY, again, bearish divergence. You know, we see some divergence here where the stock is making higher highs while the indicator is making lower lows. So that's one thing we have to look at. And, things could get messy. One of the trades that I end up hitting on today was Team Swing, and also remember that swing I kept telling you guys about, RTX, and I'm in a few other swings. So RTX broke out his bull flag. We bought the breakout right here, and it hit. So if you go inside of my Discord, let's go right here. This was the hymns play from 414. But yeah, you'll see people posting team gains and stuff like that. We go scroll down. See that she made $920 from team. Who else made some money? This person made $21,000 in a month from Honey Drip. That's pretty dope. Somebody else posted a team game thing right here. Made $850, 20%. So yeah, team went. You get what I'm saying? And our contracts were pretty high. But that's the name of the game when you following your boy. You just got to be patient. We bought the dip down here, and some of them are taking profits now. Do what you got to do. Green is green. Everybody likes their $800 or whatnot. And yeah, pretty good movement. And, like I said, we're experiencing, let me delete all these drawings. Because, we can pretty much draw it again. Let's see if we got a trend here. Notice that every time I come on here, I'm drawing trend lines. Okay, so we had some type of trend here. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. We're in some channel actually. I know what you guys want to know. What are the two plays? We're going to get into it, but I'm just charting QQQ, SPY, and Bitcoin because we have to do that every single time we get on Market Talk. Bitcoin is in this little first zone, and the second zone is right here at 100,000. So we can add another area of buy right here. And then every 10K is a great buy. So these are the two buy areas I like for Bitcoin: 100,000, 90,000, And then of course, big buy zone. I was waiting. I wanted it to come here during that first retest, and then it didn't break and retest here. So hopefully during the bear market, it could. I think we're going to get one more push down. We'll see. I'm not a predictor of anything of Bitcoin, but based on market cycle, another bear market could come around 90,000, right? Let's get into my two plays. I'm gonna make this kind of short and engaging. So first of all, CNC. Now we bought swings here and I made bank. So we been got in this in the Leap account, but I'll kind of show you guys something right here. So we had already banked 35% on this CNC. These are all the plays I called, by the way. Up 33K off of the position. Remember we called team. So everything that I get in and every play has hit. I'm 6 for 6. I added one more swing to it, but I'm 6 for 6. And what I'm doing is I'm turning this account from 50K to 500K, all leaps. And I'm just proving to my chat what I can do. I'm the Green Lantern. I literally, as soon as I started this challenge, 6 for 6, all top. You get what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, oh no, I think I can show how much I'm up. And we got this little admin commentary thing right here. So you see, I started with 50,000. This is where I'm at right now. And I'm literally showing them the amount of contracts I'm playing and everything. So, even if you're on a smaller level, you can get in and tap in. Look, CNC, we was up 13,000 at one point. I still think it's going to go. It's just, consolidating right now. So at the peak here, 13K. And then I personally believe that it could break this bull flag, and it has this huge gap to fill. So, we shall see. It's all about who has the patience. This thing could be a 300, 400% play if you have the patience. You get what I'm saying? Let's talk about another one that I like, which is PG. Now, this one is, it happens, it doesn't happen, it is what it is. But depends on how you look at it. 4 hour and 1 hour, 4 hour and daily chart are totally separate. So on the 4 hour, you can kind of see it a little better. See that? And then we have a break and retest. So we look at in my chat, I posted it right here, falling wedge, break and retest. See that? Break and retest. So if you want to get all of this first, tap in. You already know, hit the link in the description. I'll pin the link in the comments. So it could break and retest here. It did give a clean break. It does look like a retest. It looks exactly like this. Because I like to give people visual examples in my chat so you can learn and earn. You get what I'm saying? It's all about sharing the wealth. You get what I'm saying? So, boom, we got a break and retest. This thing could hit. Now, this is the last time a break and retest happened. I'll show you guys. This was plug. All right, so I'll give you guys a little history lesson of when the last time I called a break and retest on a falling wedge. All right. My son probably about to come in here. But yeah, that's cool. But you see this, a break and retest. All right. So like I said, we got this falling wedge here. It broke, then it retested down here, and we bought calls here. We made 200%. So this was plug years ago. And if you want proof of this, I'll show you guys real quick. We can look at, all right, from user, plug. This was a minute ago. See, look, we made 200%. This was in 2021, if you can see that. And me calling it, this was way back in the day. See that? Plug calls. And I told them, I used this same pattern. This was, look how long I've been doing this. And I've been doing this longer than that. You can, if you've been in Honey Drip, had this chat since 2018. So this is nothing new, folks. I've been calling stuff. I called the break and retest way back in the day. And we end up making 211%. And I should have put in more, but it is what it is. So this thing has the potential to do that. And we've done that before. And I love these falling wedge plays right here. Break and retest went crazy, by the way. And usually they come to the top here. So if PG, does its thing, it could come here to 170. And that could be maybe a 200% swing. So, we shall see. If it works out, it works out. Stop loss will be probably, honestly, people, for falling wedges, stop losses are here, technically. But, I hope it holds the pattern and breaks, if that makes sense. I hope it holds resistance. It's a high probability pattern, and, it is what it is. But again, that's the conclusion of market talk. I like to make these 10 to 15 minutes, give you guys some game, give you guys some plays that I'm seeing. And, please keep liking and commenting, boosting my algorithm, sharing it, doing what you got to do, because, I'm really trying to help a lot of people get money and, grow the real trading, because I feel like I'm bringing the real to the game, and I'm one of the best charters and best technical analysis people and fundamental analysis people and best leap trader right now in the game. So it's like, the more people who figure out who I am, the more people get money. You feel me? So God bless everybody and tap in.